Okay, now let's play with blocks. Then structure under blocks, and basically what blocks are chunks of content that you can place in certain places. As we looked at, all the theme will show you where the different block stuff. So you can have a header. There's a left sidebar, a right sidebar, which are on both sides, and there's a highlighted section which is above the title. This is the title of the content, and then you have a help area, and then you have the content itself, whatever that is. The main one we're going to play with is reviews, and then you have a footer, which is where you put like things like copyright, whoever, copyright town library, the current year. So let's exit and back, and it comes with a set of predefined blocks for doing different things or showing different things, recent comments, shortcuts, the users menu. Let's put the users menu there. Let's move it to the right side, and on Drupal, you always need to make sure you save things, because a lot of times settings aren't actually put into the system until you actually click save. And then let's add another box, and you give the box a title, copyright. Page copyright. Copyright 2012, city of your town. Okay, and so then now we can set the regional settings either here when we create the block, and these are the settings that are enabled. Garland is the one that we have set, or you can also just save it, and you can also determine. So down here, you determine where that block is visible. So if you only want that block visible on the home page, let's see. You'd be like only these listed, and then you would list the. Let's see, what is the home page? I believe it is. I'm not sure you can do that. Okay, we're just gonna set that for all pages. We'll play with that later, because what we'll actually end up doing is we'll do content types. For like when we put the reviews on there will be stuff in the blocks just for the content type. And we want authenticated users and administrators to have it on there. You can that way people who aren't logged in don't see it. And users cannot customize it, which is not something we'll probably get into. Okay, so now we've created the new block, but we didn't set it anywhere, so we need to put it somewhere, and it should go at it typically goes at the bottom in the footer. And then let's see if it tells us that we need to save it. No, we need always save. That's the big thing in Drupal. It's kind of the biggest. It's one of those things with building things on the web, is that you have to save it by clicking something usually. And also another thing that they always say about Drupal is that if you're having problems with your Drupal system not displaying things how you think you have it set up, to go and clear the cache, which is in configuration, performance, and then there's a big button for clearing all caches, and you just click that and it clears them, and that means it has to rewrite the page. Otherwise it actually makes copies of things, so it doesn't have to do as much work. So now see, we have our copyright down here, and it actually has the title there, for it, which is not necessarily what I want to do. And here's another neat thing about Drupal is that since we're an administrator, I can just put my mouse over content, and it brings down this little gear, I guess, and you can click on that, and you can go to configuring that block. So we don't really want it to have a title displayed, so we're just going to delete it and save. Now we actually probably would put these both together in one, or a lot of people would probably take the Drupal powered by Drupal out. Well, just going to leave it for now. But you can do this. You'll see this comes up every time we go over a piece of a block, that it brings up this little gear that enables us to go straight to the configuration of stuff in that block. So if we wanted to add another link to something, or over here on the user menu, okay.